We're going to do a video on how RBAM Research algorithmically generated prices work. If you subscribe to our paid service, you'll have access to everything I'm going to show you. Depending on the instrument that you buy, you may have access to just it. But it's all on the website, and there's different plans. I'm going to show you the paid version of these items, and the silver plan is all free, but I'm going to show you the paid version. So the first thing we're looking at the stocks. We have 190 plus stocks that come out every morning before 7 a.m. and as you can see, they're 1, 5, and 20-day hold periods. You get these stocks basically that you can come in the night before after 6 p.m. and usually get the stocks, but they're all out from a contractual perspective. They're all out before 7 a.m. the morning of the 8th. So in this case, everything would have been out before 7 a.m. But if you want them early, sometimes you can get them early. Almost always the night before after 6 p.m. for everything but crypto. Crypto usually comes out after 8 p.m. So let's take a look real quick. You can see today, the 11th of the 8th of October, you can see we have stocks out here. Apple's has some zero cross here. So we have 1, 5, and 20 trading days, not market days, but trading days. Excuse me, not calendar days, but trading days. And you can see Apple's got zeros across here, which basically means there's no buys put out by the algorithms today. It's not a good day to buy according to the algorithms. NIO has some buy prices. Tesla has buy prices, and so forth. So it's going to look like this pretty much every day, except usually most of them will be populated about 1 or 2 days a week. You'll get as much as 50%, sometimes even 80% are zeros. But in general, you get a lot of buy prices for a lot of different stocks. Now, you just put your stock symbol in here. So if you wanted IBM, just search for it like this, and IBM pops right up. It's got some zeros across there. If you wanted Ford, put Ford in there, and Ford pops up at the top. There's a lot of F's in here. If we put the whole Ford in here, we just get Ford. So that's how you can search really quick. Now, this is different than the free version. This is everything we have in one simple way to search. The silver version, you have to go to 4 different pages. This is all just one page of everything we offer for the stocks. Let's go down and take a look at our trend following system. These are non-trend following. The trend following is right around here. These are all the stocks we cover. Here's the trend following. Trend following is the same thing, comes out every day before 7 a.m. It's a 30-day hold, which means 30 trading days, hold for 30 days. Worst case, hold for 30 trading days, close it out at a loss, or take your profit sooner if you can get them. This has about 10 stocks on it and also has the S&P 500 E-minis at the top. Again, this is trend following. And you're going to get a signal of a buy, flat, or short each day. You can see the S&P is a buy today, and it's got the entry price 38.21, and then you've got the stocks. Apple's a short, Tesla's a short, Ford's a buy, and so forth with a commensurate price. This price is good for today only, and you want to get out as soon as you can at a profit or get out at a loss at the end of 30 trading days. That's the way this works. This is another paid one. Let's go down here and take a look at the forex. These are all the paid forex positions: 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20 trading days. You can day trade these one-day holds. You can get in and get out the same day. That's not really the way they're designed, but you can do it. And a lot of people tell me they do it that way. You're going to see every day either a buy or a short for each major currency pair. And you can see we start with the euro versus the dollar, the yen, the Aussie, the pound, the dollar versus the Canadian dollar, the dollar versus the Swiss franc, and then the New Zealand dollar versus the dollar. And you'll see some of them have buys and no shorts, some of them have shorts and no buys. That's the way it's going to be every day. You'll get either a buy or a short, but not either, but not both. So that's basically the way the currencies work, and they're put out the same way before 7 a.m. on the day of. But if you come by after 6 p.m. the night before, you can usually get them early. So that's the paid version of the currencies. Let's go down here and take a look at crude. Same thing. It's just this is for crude oil. This is the Chicago Board of Trade, I think this is NYMEX, but the major oil contracts, the symbol CL, and again, they're out every morning before 7 a.m., but usually 6 p.m. the night before, and it's going to either give you a buy or short for the different trading periods: 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20 trading periods. Again, you can day trade these as well on the one-day hold, but they're supposed to be held overnight, hold it one full day. So get in today, get out tomorrow just before the close at a loss, or take your profit sooner. But as a practical matter, a lot of times you can day trade these. Same thing for the shorts. Let's go down here and look at gold. Just like crude oil, comes with a buy or short. Now, let's take a look real quick and look at this. This column, this row here is our standard row of entry prices. Sometimes we'll put out these higher win percentages. Now, these often won't be hit, but if they are hit, they have a higher win percentage hypothetically. Everything on here is hypothetically back tested, and nothing is guaranteed going forward. But from a hypothetical backtested perspective, this row may have a higher percentage of win trades, but you're not going to hit, these prices won't be hit that often. So that's what it means when it says higher win percentage. Let's go down here and look at, what is this here? This is something, I think this is Bitcoin, which is not available up here today, but normally Bitcoin would be up every day. You'd have access to Bitcoin, and it's going to be the same way as the gold futures or any of the other ones. They're going to look just like them. It's going to have 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day holds. And Bitcoins are available every day. For some reason, this isn't coming up. If we go down here and we look at the SP 500, this one's unique. The SP 500 has 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day holds. This is going to be, again, for the paid version, out every morning before 7 a.m. This is out, obviously, for November 8th. You're going to get the same thing here. You're going to get buys or shorts. If you want to day trade, you can day trade the one-day columns in and out the same day. It's designed to hold overnight, but you don't have to do it that way, and I check it all the time. Again, all hypothetical for entertainment purposes only. You have to use your own judgment. But the shorts are never going to have anything in the one day. The shorts are always going to be in the 2-day, and you can definitely use the shorts to day trade. But again, you need to be a trader. You need to know what you're doing, and you need to be able to trade at your own risk and so forth, because it's all for entertainment purposes only as far as we're concerned on this website. But that's how you would use these. Either for position trading 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20 days, or day trading, you do the one-day column. For the buys, and for the shorts, you'd use the 2-day column. Now, we're still on the SP 500. This is going to be the E-mini futures contract from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. This is the big E-mini contract, but of course it's the E-mini and not the micro. And the symbol is ES, and this you can see is for December of 2022. These will change as the contracts change, but the main symbol number is ES. So go down here for the same symbol, right, ES, and this is a trend following for the E-mini futures contract, and it's going to come out buy flat or short. Today it's coming out at a buy 38.21, and again under this section right here, you hold for 30 days, close out a loss, 30 trading days, or take your profits as soon as you get them. And oftentimes you can take your profits the same day or the next day or whatever. So that's, again, hypothetically speaking. But this is the trend following section. Now, we come down here again, S&P 500, ES Mini, same thing. This is support and resistance for intraday trading. So these are, again, going to come out every morning before 7 a.m. and a lot of times before 6 p.m. the night before. But you can see you're going to get resistance in this column, and you start here and work your way up, so 37.88, and as the price moved up, you'd use these, and then you get support here. You start at the top here, 38.13, and work your way down. As I may have explained in some other videos, this is where you're focused on from a support perspective when you're using these support and resistance, and this is where you're focused on these first 3 or 4 when you're talking about resistance. So as a practical matter, these are probably going to be too far away. And as a practical matter, these probably aren't going to, this price probably isn't going to stop here. So you're buying here, hypothetically, and you're shorting here. That's basically the way this works. Now, again, you have to be a good day trader to use any of this. None of this is for use by people who don't know how to day trade. It's all hypothetical, it's all entertainment purposes only, and it's all just for your entertainment. You have to come in here and take a look at this, use your own analysis, use your own research, and take a look and see if our stuff makes any sense over time. But you're always responsible for your own trading, and you definitely trade at your own risk. Let's take a look and see what else we have down here. We have the Treasury Bond Futures Contract, the Chicago Board of Trade, the major ZB symbol, and again, they come out on every day, Monday through Friday before 7 a.m. and you can get them early, usually after 6 p.m. the night before. 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20-day holds. And same thing as the rest of them, buys and or shorts every day, and across the board, 1, 2, 5, 10s, and 20-day holds. These are all trading days, of course, just like everything else. The way these work as a practical matter, you're going to get S&P 500s hit 4 to 5 days a week. You're going to get your currencies hit usually 4 or 5 days a week. You're going to get gold and crude oil hit a couple days a week, and the same thing with treasury bonds. Usually treasury bonds a couple days a week, gold 2, maybe 3, crude same thing, 2, maybe 3. So the busiest contracts, and when I say hit, I mean the price is going to trade through these prices. It'll trade through it, maybe it'll trade through the 1 day or the 2 day or the 5 day or all of them. But the busiest contracts, the most active contracts for using these prices, the SP 500 and the currencies, then I would say probably the gold, crude, and treasury bonds are all about 2 to 3 days. You'll have opportunities to get in the market. When you get opportunities, almost, I would say probably at least 80% of the time, you can take your profits the same day. Now, there's no guarantees, it's all hypothetical, and it depends on how big of a profit you want. But the longer you hold it hypothetically, the more profits you're going to be able to make, assuming you make a profit. You may lose money. But if you wanted to day trade them, usually if your price is hit, then you can usually day trade out of it if you want to do that. Significantly higher profits the longer you hold, assuming you make a profit, and that's all hypothetical. So that's how these all work. Again, you can get them at rbamresearch.com. 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts. Everything that I've showed you is paid. There's a silver version that has different features, but all of the things that I just showed you on here, all the entry prices are paid, and you can find out exactly the different combinations of paid entry on the website. You can also get free access to them for a limited time, and you can find out how to do that on the website rbamresearch.com. Link in the description down below.